Hey guys, it's Travis Cronin, Senior Reporter at Us Weekly, and I am here with the gorgeous, elegant, sophisticated, the Countess herself, Luann.
Hi.
Hi.
Travis, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Doing great.
You look great.
Thank you. I got a stomach flu, so I lost a bunch of weight.
Oh,
So I had the joy of seeing the Countess and Friends at the Borgata Hotel.
Yes,
and you are
did.
reprising the show, but you've changed a couple things.
I changed a lot of it, actually. I have less guests, and so I'm singing more, and I have different diary stories. So I keep keeping the show fresh, so it never feels like the same show again.
It is so fun, and her diary is all rhinestones, of course.
Of course. I glued them on all by myself.
Oh, you stoned them yourself, did you?
I did.
And so what new songs have you sort of incorporated? Can you tease a little bit about
Well,
because you do some great covers of some...
Yes, well,
hits.
I do, you know, Money and Chic, because everybody loves those two. And I've added the Girl Code that I do live, which is really fun.
It's a fun one live.
Yeah, and I'm doing, you know, some, Broadway tunes, a couple of Broadway tunes, and some of my favorites, which are more rock and roll. So as I run through my diaries, I incorporate different kinds of music, so it's a lot of fun.
And there was no nude Sonia Morgan recently.
And there's no nude Sonia Morgan. I'm sorry, but we have other guests who get naked. No.
You might. You never know what you're going to see at the Countess and Friends.
Exactly.
When I was singer, Lance Bass was there, and you guys performed together. It was such a huge, exciting thing.
Yeah, it was
Who
amazing.
have been some of your favorite guests you've had?
Oh my gosh. Tony Yazbek, who is an amazing Tony winner and who just prances across the stage and with his dancing, which is incredible. You know, Rachel Dratch has been, you know, on the show.
She was one of the pioneers.
She was one of the pioneers. She's one from the very beginning. Alicia Humphreys, who is an incredible singer, just really amazing Broadway talent, and Housewives.
Of course. Have you had any unexpected celebrity fans of the cabaret show, of your music that you've had?
Well, there was Teresa, who came from the Housewives of New Jersey, who asked me like a weird question in the Q&A, because I do a Q&A with the audience. Yeah. Which was about, how is it getting divorced? I was like, oh, that was kind of weird.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think she did not mean well, but it was kind of an awkward question for me in my cabaret. It was like, can we talk about this later, maybe over dinner?
Yeah, over dinner. And you're like, are you asking me for advice? Because
Yeah, right.
like things are going strange in that world too.
Right.
And we also, Kimmy has a great question for us. What statement necklace is in style for spring? Luann happens to have her own line of statement necklaces, what she's been known for. Look at this piece.
This is the Countess collection, which I love. I wore a couple pieces with the company called Super Jeweler on my cabaret show, and all the girls were saying, where did you get that? And so we decided to do a collaboration. So I'm doing like cabaret for everyday necklaces, which are, you know, a mix of metals and stones and
crystals.
It's really
and
cool,
gems.
really cool.
Where can they get it? Where you
They can
buy
go
it?
to CountessLuann.com for tickets for cabaret and for the jewelry line. So yeah, it's very exciting.
Yes, what a fun gift to like give your family member or someone you're like,
Yeah,
a real statement necklace from the Countess.
Exactly, and you know, I liked everything to look fabulous, of course, and be affordable. So, so it's a lot for the money that you spend on it.
It's a great one.
Piece, yeah.
Nicole wants to know, what has been your favorite season so far?
You know, every season is interesting, I must say. My favorite season, well, I think probably last season, you know, going from where I came from and getting up into the cabaret stage was incredible to experience for myself, and great to watch, you know, me go from that place to the cabaret stage.
Yeah, and it's inspirational for so many other people.
Thank you.
So tell us about, you know, your treatment, your wellness, what you're doing for yourself. You know, how are you staying on the straight and narrow and taking care of yourself?
Well, you know, I take it day by day. You know, every day is a struggle, and I'm no different than anyone else. I take it day by day. I do the best that I can do. I get on the stage, and that keeps me busy, and it keeps me focused on my cabaret, and I get to put my creative energy into that, and it keeps me out of trouble. and you know, I'm just, you know, doing yoga and taking care of myself, and you know, and hanging out with less people that, you know, are prone to partying. So I don't go out as much. It's not that I can't be around people that party. Yeah. Not at all. I mean, I'm around the cabaret, industry.
And Ramona and Sonia and
Yeah,
Tinsley and everybody
I filmed an
else.
entire season without drinking. If you can get through Housewives without drinking, you can get through anything.
Absolutely, because you have some partiers. Lisa said, hey, you looked great last night. She must have seen the show. You had a show last night?
Yes, I did, at 54 Below. I'm in town doing 54 Below at Feinstein's tonight through Saturday, and then I'm back on the 20th and 21st. So.
And you're dripping in the Giovanni fashions?
I'm dripping in Giovanni and Countess Collection jewelry, and it's just so nice to be back home, really, because it's, I'm on a national tour now. I'm going across the country to, LA, Vegas and San Francisco and Chicago, the Borgata and Atlantic City. So it's very exciting. And I'm on, a Live Nation tour. So it's nice to be back home in New York and be in my living room. That's what it's, for
You can take a car right downtown to the show.
Exactly. So it's nice.
I mean, it's just such a fantastic show. And so how is that? Do you have any time to date?
I haven't really been dating. I haven't had anybody where I just turns my head and I go, oh wow,
you have some gentlemen in your life who are friends.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I good. Of course you do. Look at you.
I do, but nobody, that I would introduce to my children.
Oh, okay. That's the big indicator.
That's the big indicator. Exactly.
And all the women are sort of, most of them, save Dorinda, are going through some dating renaissances on the show. What can you say a little bit about,
well, you're going to see us dating. You're going to see us dating this season, which is fun.
Do you go on
some dates this season? The girls are out and about. I'm really, I'm going with the girls out and about, and yeah, I'm looking, I'm a hopeless romantic, so I love love, and I love men. What can I say?
Slide in her DMs, gentlemen, she is. And so Andy, new dad, what did you get him and Benjamin? I feel like you must have gotten a fun gift.
Well, you know what?
Did he get a Countess Collection statement necklace?
I don't know if Andy's wearing jewelry. I don't think
no,
so.
for the child.
Oh, for Ben? I don't know. We can't put a necklace on him yet. He's a little small for a necklace.
Fine, I guess, yeah. Gotta be safe.
But he got some amazing flowers and teddy bears and all that fun stuff.
Yes. And what are going to be the highlights from this season in terms of your storyline? Last year, as you said, was such a transformative one. You went through your rough patch, you came out with this successful show. What is sort of going to happen this season that happened in your life?
Well, I mean, you're going to see me continue down my path of sobriety and doing my cabaret, traveling with the girls, seeing my new house upstate, which is very exciting. I'm excited about that, and yeah, that's my life right now. That's what I'm doing, and see us dating a bit, yeah.
Yeah, and you had some quotes recently that I'm sure everyone's asking you about with Dennis Shields, sadly departed, where you were having to be an investor. What was the sort of story behind that?
Well, I don't want to talk too much about, about Dennis, as he's not here with us.
Yeah.
And God rest his soul. And he was just a friend to me as well.
Yeah, you were friends for a while.
Yeah. He helped me, and Bethany did, and so I'll never forget that. Yeah.
That's so good to hear. I love that you and Bethany are on such a good page right now. It's good to see you really understand.
Yeah, we have our moments.
And thank God
for that. Up and down, yeah, right.
And my, last question on this is, how is Barbara? I know you met her. She told me she met you at a playground.
Yes.
And that you were just being social and sort of walked up and introduced yourself.
Yeah, I lived in Europe for a long time, so I didn't really know anybody in the Hamptons. I didn't have a lot of friends there. And so Noel was in camp. He must have been 7. And Barbara and I met. I walked up to her and I said, "Hi, I'm Luann," and because our boys were playing in the sand pit, and so that's how we met, and we stayed friends since then.
Well, and we're sort of seeing blondes versus brunettes going on right now.
Yeah, for the moment, and yeah, it seems to be blonde brunette thing going on. But you'll see there's changes in alliances, and I think Barbara's a great fit for the show and makes a great new cast member.
Great, fantastic self-made woman. I think she's great.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
But ruffle a couple feathers, I think.
Yeah, well, Barbara's outspoken. She's, no bullshit, and so I think that she is, holding her own with a crew, which is not easy. So I think she's doing a great job.
And I think last night, the viral moment, which I'm sure you've seen pop up on your timeline, was the Tyler Perry quote. Not Gandhi, not Oprah, but Tyler Perry.
Well, listen, I have nothing against Tyler Perry.
Of course not.
I just thought it would be something more personal, and so I was, surprised.
Surprised that she sent you a Tyler
Surprise,
Perry
yeah,
quote.
exactly.
You know, and Anne wants to know, Luann's fashion and style is fabulous, which it is true.
Thank you.
You know, what are your tips out there for staying glittery and glamorous?
You know what? Never leave the house without thinking that you might run into
An ex.
well, or Mr. Right, or is somebody important to you. I just feel like, you know, it's also about the attitude, right? It's, you know, when you're dressed up and your underwear matches, it's all good.
Isn't that the best feeling in the world?
It's true.
Girls, tell me that ever.
It's true.
Or you look like you're feeling confident today.
Exactly,
in that.
exactly. And one day at a time, right?
Absolutely.
Because that's all we know.
And who were your biggest musical influences from the cabaret? Who's, are you a Madonna girl?
You know what? I love Madonna always. I love Peggy Lee, and I love all kinds of music, really, from Broadway musicals to country rock, to Bonnie Raitt, to the Eagles, to the Beatles. So I kind of sing a little bit of all of that in my show.
You sure do. And like I said, if you haven't seen it, it is so good. I thought it was going to be great, and it was better than I thought it was.
Oh, thank you.
It was so
thank
fun.
You.
Lots of girls excited and girls and gays and glittery
You know what
dresses.
I love? Everybody dresses up for the show, which is amazing.
Yeah.
You know, everybody puts on their best outfit and wears their statement necklace, which is an homage to me. I mean, it's just so nice, and that people respect me in the show, and so they come dressed for the occasion, which is really nice.
And are you doing any new music? Are you talking about
I have
it?
a new dance single coming out.
Yes, you told me that.
Yes.
Right, in the spring.
In the spring.
Can you give us a hint of the topic matter?
Oh, I think.
That's
my phone.
That's the intro to your new song.
That's the intro to the new song. It's, look, all my music is really based around my life and what's happening in it, and Housewives also, because that's what's happening in my life. So, Money Can't Buy You Class, I won't tell you who that's based on, and Chic C'est La Vie, and The Girl Code, which is about, that famous trip, and Don't Be Like All Uncool.
Yes.
And so this one doesn't, stray far from what's going on in my life.
Right.
And I'm doing a music video this time around, so I'm excited about that.
I like when you do the music videos.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I didn't do it for the Girl Code. And
do you have sexy shirtless men and hair extensions? Like Chic C'est La Vie?
We're shooting it.
Okay,
we're not
good.
shooting. We're starting to shoot in the next couple of weeks. So, so I'm excited about that.
Good.
It's going to be hopefully the dance tune of the summer.
Yes.
Very
and
catchy.
Big in Fire Island. It's
Yes.
already big in Fire Island. Mary wants to know, is Sonia in your show anymore? Are we going to see her pop up?
Sonia.
She comes with a hefty price tag.
Yeah.
Sonia knows what she's worth.
Well, listen, Sonia's welcome anytime on my cabaret stage.
Good.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and make sure you catch Wednesdays 9, 10. I always DVR.
Wednesdays at 9.
Wednesdays at 9 on Bravo. The Countess Collection statement necklaces really are fire, and go see her show. It is fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching.